It is financially irresponsible for the Cleveland Browns to bring in a high-priced quarterback when you already have Deshaun Watson taking almost 25% of the cap. Yes, his cap hit is $80.7 million in 2026. And the dead cap hit, if you release him, is $131 million. So that's like close to 40% of the cap hit. So what these people and Browns media, they're not telling you. They're purposely being obtuse and dense about this whole QB1 situation. They're trying to act like the Browns have, a black card where they have unlimited funds, where they could just be like, hey, we're just gonna get this quarterback. We're gonna bring this quarterback in. We're gonna bring in CJ Stroud. We're gonna bring in Malik Willis. Yeah, Mac Jones. Are you going to release Deshaun Watson first and foremost? Because if you're not, you're going to bring in another high-priced quarterback. If you're bringing in CJ Stroud, if you're bringing in Mac Jones, if you're bringing in Malik Willis, all those guys are going to cost in a ballpark of $25 to $30 million on top of what you're paying Deshaun Watson. Let's say you want them to be your number one and you want to eat that cap hit. So you're going to throw $131 million, which is the dead cap hit for Deshaun. Then on top of that, you're going to pay the new quarterback $25 to $30 million. So that's $155 or $160 million devoted to the quarterback position, plus Shador's $1 million, and if you keep Dylan Gabriel, his million, or it's $2 or $3 million. So you just see where this doesn't financially make any sense at all. And somebody like Andrew Barrett, who's a stickler for the cap, he's a capologist. That's what these shows like UCSS, places like 92.3 The Fan, they're not going to tell you like intellectual stuff like this. They're going to give you a talking point that's going to create drama, and it's going to create clicks, and it's going to create something for someone to tune into. See, at Cascade Sports, you're going to get the actuality of what's going on. I'm the uncle that's going to set you straight. The Browns can't afford Malik Willis. The Browns can't afford CJ Stroud. The Browns can't afford Mac Jones. The Browns can afford what they have currently on the roster, plus another quarterback in a draft if they decide that they don't want to keep Dylan Gabriel. I've been trying to tell y'all, man, it's going to be Deshaun, it's going to be Shador, and it's probably going to be a quarterback that they draft in the middle rounds like a Carson Beck. I'm trying to tell y'all this is what it is. We're not getting Malik Willis. Y'all need to get it out y'all minds. We can't afford Malik Willis, okay? We put ourselves in a precarious position because they gave the big contract out to Deshaun Watson. And subsequently, every quarterback decision you make is based upon that mistake that the Cleveland Browns made. So you do have Shador Sanders out there making $1 million, a very viable option at quarterback one. Are you really going to bring in another quarterback that you're going to pay $25 to $30 million to? And CJ Stroud, Mac Jones, Malik Willis. It financially doesn't make any sense. And I say all the time in my videos, these Cleveland Browns media, they're purposely being obtuse and dense. What I mean by that, being purposely obtuse and dense, they're leaving stuff out because they need y'all to pay attention to what they're saying, okay? Even though what they're saying is just unequivocally false, because it doesn't make sense cap-wise to bring in somebody when you're already devoting the most money to your quarterback room. $80.7 million. He's already going to be the highest paid quarterback pertaining to the cap of this season. So you want to throw gasoline on the fire. You want to add to that so that you add on top of the 24 point, I think it's 20, it's under 25%. It's like 24.4, 24.5% of the cap. So you want to add gasoline to the fire. You want to add another 25 to 30 million in CJ Stroud, Malik Willis, Kirk Cousins. All those guys are going to cost you 25 to 30 million. Easy. It just is what it is. That's like the going rate for kind of a bottom tier quarterback that's a veteran. Or, you're going to be digging at the bottom of the barrel again for, somebody like a Kenny Pickett, somebody like a Joe Flacco, like we already just went through at the start of 2025. So, all roads lead back to Shador Sanders. You're not going to cut Deshaun Watson because that's going to be $131 million to your cap. That's not going to happen, okay? People are like, oh, the Broncos did it. Oh, okay, the Broncos did it. I think it was like $88 million to the cap hit. A little bit, like $8 million more to what they have to pay out Deshaun Watson. That's a big jump from $88 million to $131 million. That's like 40, like it's about 45 million, 43 million if I want to be precise and exact. So, I mean, all these narratives about the Cleveland Browns getting this quarterback. I mean, we are firmly in silly season, and I understand we're in silly season. We don't have meaningful football for another 7 more months. So you're going to have all these narratives out there that, oh, this quarterback's coming to Cleveland, that quarterback's coming to Cleveland. None of it makes financial sense. So I wouldn't take anything with a serious grain of salt. I mean, there could be rumors that Malik Willis is linked to the Browns. There could be rumors that Mac Jones is linked to the Browns. They're just rumors. Until something is in stone and written and you hear about it, I'm not going to believe any of it because it doesn't make any sense financially for them to do any of those things because of what you're paying to Deshaun Watson. All right, KSK Sports, rolling out. Like and subscribe. I am rolling out. Peace.